Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to take a look at reserve rights. Not much price action recently other than downward pressure, but that's pretty much the entire market. So throughout this video we'll take a look at a few key levels where we could invest if the price does continue to drop, or some levels above where we can look to take profit or accumulate. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. So welcome. Firstly, a huge shout out to the sponsor of this video, who is Cointelegraph Markets Pro. Full platform review on the homepage of my YouTube channel, so go ahead and check it out. Lots of things going on. We've got newsquakes and vortex scores, giving you historical data on any asset that you are trading. So reserve rights, this is a daily time frame, and like I say, we have been dropping down a bit. I mean, you could say we're forming quite a potential bullish pendant here, but it's very indecisive at the minute because Bitcoin is slightly on tenterhooks. A lot of people are waiting for further drop to the downside and waiting for that 50k region, which is around here. Personally, I think we're going to break out, but let's see. Depends how the market goes. Historically, November is a bullish month, and we've had nothing like that so far. So depending on what Bitcoin does is depending on what the market does. But with this asset, it has dropped down. And I mean, if you're looking for buys, you might think, God, right, it's currently at around 3.6 cents. Is it going to lower? There's one level I would consider looking to target if the price did continue to drop. And if you look at this trading area here, which is similar to, I mean, you could drag it all the way through to there. We'll drag this as a support region all the way through. So as you can see there, it was massive support. We then use it as resistance, support, and it has kind of, I mean, we have dropped below this trend line here, but you could say it's a bit of a divergence. If we do close below this on the daily time frame, we continue to drop, I would consider buys here at around 2.7 cents. In terms of a Fibonacci level from the entire move, we're coming down to that 78% retracement level. Whenever I'm looking at an asset and it's done quite a significant retracement, usually the 786 is the bottom indicator. It does show you that the time to spin around is now. It didn't quite get there, did it? I mean, it's a couple of cents off there, but, well, not a couple of cents, a couple of point cents. So you could say that is a retracement done now. And for me, I honestly think it's time to push on. And Bitcoin's pushing up 57k. It's been down to, what have we been down to there? We've been down to 55. And like I say, a lot of people are waiting for this area around here, which is a confluent area there. And in terms of a fib level, if you look at the entire move, that's around 54k on a 50% fib level. If you look back into November 2017, Bitcoin hit the 57% fib, the 50% fib during November, and then rallied like chuff. So that could be an area we could tap. So just beware of it. If it did drop down there, reserve rights is going to drop down too, and that's where you'll fill your orders at 3 cent, 3.1 cent, and potentially down at around 0.026 cents. So that's a little bit of a bearish scenario in play. If we just take a look at the moving averages, that's what I'm looking at, a 50 and a 20. We've had a bit of a bearish cross here, haven't we? But usually with these moving average crosses, they're quite lagging indicators. So I mean, if you look here, for example, we had a bullish cross, but the actual price action started back down here. If you're looking at this bearish cross now, the bearish price action started here. So you could say that we're potentially going to spin round now. You're going to get these moving averages, spin round and get another cross, and then start to push to the upside. So for me, I think we're close to the bottom if we're not there already. So the moving average is not looking too bad, and RSI is around 44%. So that's mid ground. It's neither overbought nor oversold. Just show that there's the trading is pretty much sideways action, and that's confirmed by this pretty much this same trading area here. We're looking for a breakout for the next move, whether that's to the upside or the downside. I'm more in favour of an upside because, as you can see, we've been using this now as support and resistance. Let's look if we can go up and target that region there. So that would be really my first take profit region. So we'll look at that now. Obviously, we've got the buy zones down here. If you're looking to take some profit, then we need to look at some key areas. The first area I would consider skimming a little bit of profit off in order to buy back is around here, around 6.2 cents. It's that 618 extension on a fib, but it's also that key area of resistance up here. As you can see, a wick here and loads of support there. So for me, that's the first region. And then above that, I mean, you have got a bit of trading around that area there, but it's not much. I mean, you've got probably about 3 weeks of trading up here, and that's above this area of resistance, yeah. So once we get up here, I think we'll fly up fairly quick, to be honest. So if you're looking for take profit regions, I've noticed one there. If you look at this in terms of a horizontal ray, if you look at that wick there, rejection, rejection, rejection all the way through. So that could be a key area at 9 cent too. So profit taking region 6.2 cent and 9 cent. And then obviously we've got the all-time highs up there at around 11.8 cent. I think personally, this cycle, whether it tops out in December, January, February, March, whichever, I think this is going to be a good, I don't know, 50 to 60 cent asset. Once the mainnet comes out, this will start to grow fundamentally and globally. People start to recognize this asset, in my opinion. Just a couple of, I mean, you could call them low-key price predictions here. We'll use a fib from the bottom, from the top to the bottom. Look at some of these levels up here. We've got these areas to take profit, by the way. 18 cent, 24 cent, 28, 36, 48. We've got the big 6.618 up here at 69 cent too. In my opinion, at some point, whether that's this year or going into late Q1, I think those targets will hit. So a little bit of a bullish price prediction there from me. Just before we jump into BTC pair, I just want to talk about BlockFi.com. It's a platform I'm using on a day-to-day basis to earn 3.5% back in cash back, paid in Bitcoin on every single purchase. And also, you can earn up to 9.5% APY with a BlockFi interest account, which is BIA. You'll find a link for that in the pinned comment and the description. And also, once you sign up, you can potentially get up to $250 paid in Bitcoin into your account. So go ahead and check it out. BlockFi.com, link in the description of this video. Then finally, we'll just finish off with taking a look at the Btc pairing, which is down at 64 Satoshis. Last time I did a video, which was probably here because I identified this level, I would have said, look, potentially place some orders down at around 48 sats. Not quite made it, have we? Currently at around 51 sats, so it's there or thereabouts. Personally, I think Bitcoin's going to go rally soon, a big one. When it does, Satoshis will get wrecked. And if you're looking for some orders on our site in BTC pair, and Satoshis still look to target this region at 48 sats. I think 48 Satoshis will be a level that will be potentially hit at some stage over the course of the next few months, depending on this Bitcoin rally that we are all waiting for. So fingers crossed that does happen soon. In terms of taking profit, we've got this region up here, which is quite a key weekly level at 78 sats. And then obviously this nice big spike here, which is around 128 sats. But I think personally, we're a long way off taking profit in altcoins. I'm expecting Bitcoin to rally. With this, market dominance will shoot up, ignore the marrows. I'm expecting Bitcoin to rally hard. Bitcoin will regain market dominance. When that happens, altcoins will drop off. That's when you will get the best returns when you're swapping from altcoin to Bitcoin. So just be wary. Personally, I think there's a big rally coming for Bitcoin. Whether that's today, tomorrow, or Q1 next year, who knows? But it is coming. We are overdue a massive run, and I'm getting excited for this now. So that's analysis for today. If you want more analysis, though, and you're looking for daily videos given out on market analysis and chart requests, come and join my Patreon. We've got a lot going over here. Loads of sections where we talk about cryptocurrency in the metaverse, crypto tax, new projects, dot parachains, anything you want, we talk about that. So you'll find that link for our Patreon in the description too. So that's going to do it. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.